Previously on 24. You want me to blow up a couple of dozen FBI agents? You got a problem with that? Agent Walker, this is Jack. Get your men out of the building. It's a trap. Get a canister.
Clearly, Hodges is behind this. I want him taken to the FBI for interrogation. He's a sociopath, Mom. He's not going to talk. He's going to want to make some kind of deal in exchange for his cooperation. Mom, you're not considering that. Olivia, you know what this man is, what he did to Roger.
I've upset the car anyway.
That bioweapon that you developed for us was not intended for personal use. I think we can both agree that there's no reason for your family to pay for your mistakes. It'll induce a cardiac arrest and leave no trace in your system.
We are rerouting to West Arlington Hospital.
You heard from Almeida?
He called in before I met with Hodges.
Has he secured the canister?
Soon.
He's your guy. You better not screw this up.
I have faith he'll come through.
Why don't you go back to FBI Medical and let them treat you? There is no treatment. There's no cure.
It's almost like they knew, Jack. They would have needed time to wire this building with explosives. This is the last sector we ever do to search. What?
What is your involvement? You're not thinking straight. The toxin's starting to affect your judgment. Now, why don't you put the gun down? Don't you move! I never wanted to hurt you, Jack. I told you to stay out of it. We get some help here? This man's having a seizure. The following takes place between 3 a.m. and 4 a.m.
Mr. Bauer, you should be feeling better already. I'm giving you 5 cc's of intravenous pendopamine. It'll deconstrict your muscles. Just hang in there. If you don't talk, your vocal cords are in spasm. What the hell happened? When Almeida found him in full seizure. What about the medication packet? He wasn't carrying it. Mr. Bauer, please, don't speak. Tony, I don't understand.
Second man.
Jack, what?
Put out an APB.
How do you know this?
Do it.
Attention all patrols and perimeter teams, this is Alpha 1. I'm issuing a priority APB on Tony Almeida. Approach with extreme caution. He's colluding with Galileo to be committed hospital. All units who engage in suspects should do so with extreme caution. Okay, you really need to give yourself more time to recover. Here's another med pack. Make sure he doesn't lose it. I need to go tend to the other wounded. You need to tell me what the hell is going on.
Tony was working with Galvez all along. He used us, all of us, so that he could get to the canister.
So wait, what are you saying? Tony killed Larry?
Yes. They must have ambushed him as the chopper was sitting down. Tony stayed behind so he could monitor our search. Set the trap and made sure Galvez could get behind the perimeter. I'm so sorry. This was my fault. I vouched for him to you, to the president. I made a terrible, terrible mistake. I felt that something was wrong, things weren't adding up. I just wanted to believe.
Alpha 1, this is Agent Kilner.
Alpha 1, go ahead.
Agent Walker, I'm at Checkpoint Delta. I've got 2 agents dead, shot point blank. Their vehicle's missing.
He's made it past the perimeter.
Tracking on the vehicle's been disabled. Position is unknown.
Line the perimeter and keep looking for Almeida. If we lose him, we lose the canister.
You're not gonna find him, he's gone. You need to phone the president. Let's go. You made it. Sound surprised. If the Bauer called you out, I wasn't sure you would.
So where's the canister?
Where's money? Hey, that was our agreement. Money first.
There you go. It's all there, wired into your account. You can check it if you want.
I want.
Everything okay?
Yeah.
So where's the canister?
Right here. So what do you plan on doing with it?
Not really your business, is it?
You gonna sell it?
You don't want to do this.
Hey, now who's the damn buyer?
Where's the canister? One of the Marines that was guarding Hodges noticed he was trying to swallow something. He intervened, got him to the hospital before the poison could be completely ingested.
So he'll survive.
Yes, ma'am. But the doctors are surprised he pulled through.
Oh, it's because they never met the son of a bitch. How did Hodges get this poison?
We suspect from a woman who claimed to be his attorney.
Claimed to be.
She was an imposter. DC police found the body of Hodges' real attorney about 5 minutes ago. We're still trying to determine how she managed to breach security.
Madam President, Agent Walker and Jack
Put them through.
Yes, ma'am.
This is President Taylor. I'm here with Tim Woods.
Madam President,
Have you secured the canister?
I'm afraid not, ma'am. Our suspect escaped beyond the perimeter.
I was told that the area was locked down. What happened?
He had help, Madam President, from Tony Almeida.
Almeida.
Yes, ma'am.
He was working for us.
It only appeared that way. Apparently he was pursuing his own agenda, trying to get his hands on the canister. Madam President, I know I vouched for him. All I can tell you right now is that I was wrong, and I'm sorry.
Now that we know he has the canister, do we have any idea what he intends to do with it?
No, not yet.
Or where he is?
We're all hands on deck here, sir, regrouping to develop leads.
I may have one. As Hodges was taken into custody, he yelled at me about some larger group that would continue on after his arrest, something that I wouldn't be able to stop.
What do you think he meant?
All I know for sure is that someone doesn't want Hodges to talk.
Shortly after he was arrested, Hodges was visited by a woman impersonating his lawyer. She apparently gave him some kind of lethal drug because 10 minutes later, he tried to commit suicide.
Tried to commit suicide?
He's still alive. Jonas Hodges was completely unrepentant. And this suicide attempt must have been coerced.
Well, obviously they're holding something over him, most likely his family. If that's the case, Madam President, we need to talk to him.
Jack, even after everything that's happened today, I will not allow any kind of coercive interrogation.
Madam President, that won't be necessary. He'll talk.
How can you be sure?
Because we can offer Hodges something that he needs.
And what's that?
Proof of death. We can convince the people that wanted him dead that they succeeded. It's the only way Hodges can protect his family. Madam President, right now, he's the only lead we've got.
Hey.
I'll assume that was necessary.
Don't start with me. I'm not in the mood. Mr. Galvez decided to hide the canister from me. So, I had to find out where it was.
We got a delivery to make. Should we go?
No, I don't think we should.
They're expecting us.
Yeah, well, the way I see it, they're gonna take this canister that I sweated blood for and sit on it for 6 months.
Not sit on it. They're gonna use it to make more pathogen. We had 27 canisters, now we have 1.
Yeah, and I say one's enough. Look, the government's reeling. The FBI is stretched thin, scrambling, making mistakes. Another attack today is all we need to push this thing right over the edge. This is no time to pull back. I say we take that canister and finish the job off today.
I don't disagree with you, but it's not our decision to make.
Fine. Then run it by your group or your gang or whatever the hell they are. But they'll know one thing. You finish your enemy off when he's down. You don't let him get back up and reload. I guarantee you, this thing's gonna be a hell of a lot harder to pull off 6 months from now. And you can say what you want about Jonas Hodges. The fact is, he gave us an opportunity today. Let's take it.
I'll contact the group.
Good.
What did she say exactly?
Only that she needs to see you and that it's urgent.
I heard rumors about the FBI operation.
I'm sure your mother will fill you in, ma'am.
Olivia. Is it true the FBI perimeter was breached?
I'm afraid so. The canister's now outside the cordon.
What are we doing to get it back?
Tim, would you excuse us for a moment?
Of course.
What is it?
I need you to call the Attorney General and draft a witness protection agreement for Jonas Hodges.
Witness protection. You can't be serious.
Less than an hour ago, Hodges tried to kill himself. And we all believe that he must have been coerced.
By whom?
You remember his rant? That he is a cog in a larger conspiracy, that there are others who will carry on.
You think they're the ones who took the canister?
Well, we need to find out, which is why we need to get Hodges to talk. Olivia, we feel confident that he will, and we can assure him that these people will believe that his suicide attempt actually succeeded. We need to make him disappear, which is why I need the protection agreement. There's no other way he'll talk.
Designate him an enemy combatant, then treat him like one.
We don't do that, not in this administration. And it's not as if he's getting a free pass. He'll be under federal supervision for the rest of his life.
Oh yeah, on a 100-acre ranch in Colorado. This man murdered your son. My brother. Not to mention hundreds of innocent civilians.
I don't need you to tell me what he's done.
Apparently you do.
Olivia, stop it.
What would Dad say? Bet you're afraid to ask.
I said stop. Do you think that this is easy for me? Do you think it doesn't tear me apart? I'm Roger's mother. But I am also the President of the United States, and I placed my hand on a Bible and swore to protect and defend the Constitution. You are my Chief of Staff. I need you to act like one. Now, Jonas Hodges is at the FBI, and Jack Bauer will be there shortly. I need an agreement drafted. Do that, please.
The plan is straightforward. An attack today, this morning, during rush hour, using the bioweapon that Tony Almeida retrieved from Starkwood. You should have each received a data pack when you logged on for this call. Please open it now. The attack will be attributed to this man, Gibran Alzarian, whose body will be left at the scene. The evidence trail implicating him will include fabricated emails, phone records, and a large wire transfer to his account via our favorite Yemeni bank.
I'm looking at the briefing materials.
I'm not seeing how this man is actually connected with any terrorist group.
He isn't. As previously discussed, there are considerable tactical advantages to using an innocent.
But what about his unpredictability?
Alzarian has no agenda of his own. He'll in fact be easier to control and manipulate than a real terrorist. So what are the
Casualty estimates.
Page 3 describes the casualty estimates as well as secondary effects. As you can see, we've
Hold on.
listed...
Forget about
What casualties may or may not be. We're talking about launching a new operation in the next few hours, without any planning, and with only one canister. The plan for this operation was already in place.
So we'd just be accelerating the timetable.
We're gonna have 6 months to prepare. There's no way to pull it together in a few hours.
I believe there is. With the support of this group.
Support for whom? Is Tony Almeida? We barely know. What about post-attack plans? How is this group going to end up where we need to be? I agree. How we handle ourselves politically in the aftermath of this event is just as important as the attack itself. You know, it has been. In your opinion, is there time then to achieve all our objectives in the current scenario? Not with the same level of certainty. Or anonymity. That's right. Well, then maybe it's definitive. What do you mean? There's no downside to waiting. There's a huge downside to going in unprepared. Things go wrong. We're looking at exposure for all of us.
No, I still don't see it that way.
Gentlemen, ladies, I've listened to your comments, and there's wisdom.
And what I've heard. But there's also wisdom in something I haven't heard.
Jonas Hodges was a loose cannon, and the group is well rid of him. But in his lunacy, he did us a favor.
He did half our job for us.
More than half. He pushed this country to the brink.
You don't get many gifts like that.
I say we take it.
We have a quorum. I'd like to call for an immediate vote. Tony.
I go.
Take a look. Where to go?
Where's Hodges now?
Down the hall, we've set up a medical suite and security.
And the death certificate?
Done. As far as the world knows, he's molding on a slab at the coroner's.
Keep it that way.
No one knows he's alive unless they have to. No, just the ambulance driver, the medical team, and 3 security. All trustworthy. Wait. Are you sure he's up for this? I know what happened out there. Medication worked. He'll be okay. I'm not talking about the seizure. I'm talking about the Tony Almeida situation. What about it? His former partner betrays him. He tries to have you all killed. Jack must have some feelings about that. Yeah. Yeah, I think it's what's keeping him going.
Listen to me. Listen to me. Is anyone listening? I know you're watching. See the cameras? I know you're watching. Do you realize what you people have done? You didn't save me. You killed my family. You killed my family. You killed them. You killed them.
How long has he been conscious?
10 minutes. He's been talking about his family ever since. Biometrics are over here. Cardiac, respiratory, plus thermal infrared. Good. We'll know if he's lying. Jack, the president is monitoring this.
Sergeant, I'm asking you.
Soldier to soldier, let me have your firearm. I'll use one bullet on myself. Please.
Relax, Mr. Hodges. You're already dead. Sergeant.
Who are you?
My name is Jack Bauer. And right now, I'm the only chance your wife and children have to stay alive.
Explain that to me.
The people that wanted you dead don't know you survived. Tell us who they are and we'll keep it that way. The President has agreed to provide you with a death certificate and witness protection in exchange for actionable information.
I can't watch this anymore.
If you refuse, it'll be released to the press that you are alive and in our custody and that you're cooperating. We'll let your friends take care of the rest.
My family is innocent. The president would never allow that to happen.
He doesn't have the stomach for it.
You might be right about that. But make no mistake about it, sir. I do. Trust me. Do your family a favor. Just tell me who you've been working with.
I was part of a larger group of like minds.
You mean other companies like Starkwood?
I mean people who can protect this country better than any government ever could.
There are hundreds of private military companies in this country. We're talking tens of thousands of people.
But only a handful with the guts and the vision to do what was necessary.
And what is that?
The plan was to launch simultaneous attacks early next year. Multiple cities. So the public would finally see that the government can't protect them. They demand drastic measures and we'd step in.
How would you justify that to the American people?
Simple. Offload the blame. We're going to supply the enemies that want to destroy this country. Mohammed this, Ahmed that. From sleeper
Cells the apologists say don't even exist. You, of all people, should understand.
Understand what?
I watched the Senate hearing yesterday.
And I was disgusted with how you were treated. You should be regarded as a hero, not a criminal.
I broke the law.
You were following your instinct to protect your country, just like me.
Mr. Hodges, I need the names of the people that you are working with.
I have spent my entire life protecting this country. From enemies large and small, I created Starkwood from the ground up. The government used us to great effect. And now they think they can just throw us away.
Are you telling me that this has been about protecting your contracts, about money?
I tried to tell the politicians how vulnerable we are. They wouldn't listen, so we decided to show them.
By attacking your own country with a biological weapon. By killing innocent people.
Yes, a few innocent lives would be lost, but only to save the greater number. Having the courage to make those hard choices gives us a lot in common, Mr. Bauer.
Let me explain something to you. You and I have absolutely nothing in common. All that you have done today is create a scenario by attacking your own country that has made you valuable again. Today has been nothing short of a desperate grab for power, and it has failed. You have failed. And unless you want me to go public with the fact that you are still alive, you are going to give me the names of the people that you've been working with.
I don't have...
I want the names.
I don't have...
I want the names.
I don't know any.
Fine. Pass me through to Amy Meyer at the Washington Post.
No.
Amy, it's Jack. I have a statement I need to make.
Wait.
Give me the names!
I swear I don't have them. This whole project was based on anonymity. We never met in person. Everything was handled through an intermediary, a woman. She never told me who she was. She never told me her name. I never asked her.
The same woman that gave you the poison?
Yes.
Amy, I'm sorry something's come up. I've got to call you back. You tell yourself whatever you want. You are a traitor.
Witness protection was your promise.
Yeah. Madam President, did you hear everything that Hodges had to say?
Yes. Is any of it even credible?
All of it is. Biometric monitors here indicate that he was telling the truth.
Whoever they are, this group just went through an awful lot of trouble to get their hands on that last canister. It seems very clear to me that their plan is still on.
You mean another attack?
Yes, ma'am. I think you should proceed under the assumption that they might strike immediately.
Hold on. Hodges said sometime next year.
No, Hodges said that was the plan. Given the chaos that he created today, the smart strategic move would be to act right now. Now, I believe the canister is still in this area, so we're going to have to alert Homeland, have them start identifying and raiding targets.
I just said that the plan was to enlist parties with terrorist ties. At this point, I think that might be our most solid lead.
Madam President, I agree with Agent Walker. We need to make an immediate threat assessment with focus on all known terrorist activity. The fastest way for us to get that information is to gain access to the CTU servers that have been sealed as a result of Senator Mayer's investigation.
I'll have them recommissioned immediately. And consider the resources of this government at your disposal, Jack.
Thank you, ma'am. I need those servers right away.
They're in DOJ evidence lockers on the 3rd floor. I'll have IT break them up.
Okay, good.
We have a new shift of analysts coming in. If you can tell them what you're looking for.
No, we don't have time. We need someone who already knows the protocols. I'll take care of it. Just get me those servers.
Who is it?
Hey, it's me, Jack.
Jack, where the hell are you?
FBI headquarters.
I've been trying to reach you all night. No one will tell me anything. Is it true about Bill?
Yeah, I'm afraid so.
What happened?
He was killed during the White House siege. Chloe, you should know. No sacrifice his life to save the president. Listen to me, this threat is not over. We believe that there's going to be a biological attack somewhere in the area soon. I need your help to stop it.
How?
I need you to reconstitute the CTU servers.
They were seized when the CTU was decommissioned. I don't have access to them.
You will by the time you get here.
Who's doing this?
We don't have all the players. I'll fill you in with as much as I know when you get here. I'm sending a car over to your hotel. Chloe.
Send a car.
Thank you.
Morrison,
Are you speaking to me again, man?
I have to go. I need you to take Prescott and get out of the city.
Why?
I just spoke with Jack. There's going to be another attack. This time it's biological.
Okay, then we'll all get out of here together.
I can't. The FBI needs me.
The last time you worked for these people, they arrested you.
I know, but I'm the only one that can get the servers back online.
Well, I'm not going to leave you here. Not with the possibility of a biological attack.
Please. I'm the only one that can do this. Jack needs me, and I just need for you and Prescott to be safe. Okay? I'll see you back at home.
Just be careful.
I will. All right. Before we begin, everyone make sure you have your updated briefing packets and the latest CDC abstract. Jack, whenever you're ready.
Thank you. I know many of you have lost friends and colleagues today. I have too. Unfortunately, the time to mourn these brave men and women is going to have to wait. As many of you are already aware, we are facing the threat of a terrorist event somewhere on the eastern seaboard. We don't have specific intel as to the timetable of this attack, but we do have reason to believe that the people that are behind this will want to strike immediately.
Excuse me. Jim Moran, Field Ops. Who are the people behind this?
Right now, we only have 2 confirmed suspects. Tony Almeida and the woman he's been working with. We're still trying to identify her.
The assumption is the two of them are part of a broader conspiracy, as outlined in your briefing material.
And the nature of the attack? And all it says here is biological.
Well, the actual pathogen is a prion variant designed to attack the central nervous system and ultimately destroy it.
Do we know what the target is?
No, not yet. We're also unclear on the specifics of the delivery device.
Well, what leads do we have?
Right now, we are solely working off an operational theory that the people that are behind this will need to manufacture evidence in an effort to offload the blame for this attack to either another group or an individual with terrorist sympathies. During the ensuing panic, these people will move in and seize power under the guise of creating and maintaining stability.
So, our job here is to look for traces of that manufactured evidence. How exactly? Pattern searches of suspicious financial transactions, keyword intercepts of existing wiretaps, websites, and emails, and data mining all NSA and CIA intelligence on jihadist activities over the past 6 months. Excuse me, not only is that type of blanket surveillance illegal, we don't have the capacity to pull it off. The search algorithms simply don't exist. Yes, they do, at CTU. Those servers were decommissioned. Not anymore. They're here. We're in the process of installing them now. What does that make us, CTU Light? Last I heard, the Bureau was a federal entity bound by federal statute. Janice, do this or I will find someone else who will. I do not have time to argue. I'm not arguing, I'm asking. Moving on.
I got it from here. Thanks.
Jack.
Thanks for coming.
You look like hell. Are you alright?
I'm fine.
You don't look fine.
You may be a little tired. Did you get the report I sent you?
Yeah, I read it on the way over. It's terrifying. How real is this?
Real.
We're getting access to the CTU servers, right?
Yeah, they're coming online now.
Shouldn't I be supervising this?
Yeah, look. There's something I need to talk to you about before we get started. There's no easy way for me to say this. But Tony's been responsible for these attacks.
That's not possible.
He was using you and Bill all along. He's really been working for a group of private military firms trying to destabilize this country in an effort to seize power. So far today, his actions have cost the lives of hundreds of people. But he's threatening thousands more.
It doesn't make any sense. I know he was devastated over Michelle, but...
Chloe, he's not your friend. The Tony that you knew, he doesn't exist anymore.
There has to be a reason.
A reason for what? Bringing down 2 passenger planes? Trying to ambush 25 federal agents? Chloe, he tried to kill me. He betrayed us all. You, me, and Bill. And right now our only responsibility is to stop him. And I need to know that you can treat him as an enemy combatant, that you are with me on this.
Okay, I'll do whatever you say.
No. I need to know that you are with me on this.
I'm with you.
Okay. Let's go.
His name's Jabron Alzarian. 27 years old. He's a day laborer at Cabrera Granite Construction.
Immigration status?
Illegal. His visa expired as of January.
Ties to any extremist groups?
No, none. There's definitely anger there. Both parents were killed in a U.S. airstrike by the Pakistani border. He was 11 at the time.
Fits the psych profile.
Bit of a loner, mystery to his co-workers, and we built the rest.
What about the family?
One younger brother who he's pretty much raised on his own. It's perfect, huh?
Though it is doubtful that anyone sleeps very well in D.C. tonight, a certain calm has now settled over the streets of Capitol Hill after an unprecedented series of terror attacks left people all over the country shaken and demanding answers. In her speech, President Taylor went a long way toward reassuring Americans.
Morning.
There is a
We just have some orange juice. Not really very hungry. Sit down. Eat some breakfast for once. It's unhealthy not to. What are you doing up anyway? I couldn't sleep. Listen, I want you to come home straight after work today, okay? No dilly-dallying. Why? Just in case. In case of what? These attacks, this terrorism. It's all over the news. Okay, it's not a good day to be a Muslim.
Jabron, Muslims had nothing to do with it.
Doesn't matter.
Nobody cares, believe me. Most of the guys in my work think I'm Puerto Rican anyway.
About time.
Come in.
Excuse me, Miss Taylor.
What is it?
The Attorney General asked me to check in with you. He's waiting to sign off on a document I was told you were reviewing.
Anyone happen to mention to you what this document is about?
No, ma'am.
No, I imagine they wouldn't. It's a secret. Highly classified. Not that I give a damn. It's a get-out-of-jail-free card for Jonas Hodges, the bastard responsible for my brother's death. So many others.
I don't understand, ma'am. Mr. Hodges died in the hospital.
I wish that were the case, but no. And once the AG signs this witness protection agreement, Hodges is going to live out his days in comfort and anonymity, while my brother lies in his grave in Arlington Cemetery. Does that sound like justice to you, Aaron?
No, ma'am, it does not.
And yet my mother saw fit to reward this monster for his cooperation.
Well, I'm sure it was a difficult decision for the president to make.
Not difficult enough. My mother may be able to live with it, but I'm not sure I can.
Miss Taylor, I have seen the guilty walk free many times. I understand your anger and frustration, and I am genuinely sorry.
Tell the AG I've reviewed the agreement, and we can move ahead.
Thank you, ma'am. Is there anything else that I can do for you?
Other than kill Jonas Hodges, no. I'm sorry, Aaron. I didn't mean that. I was just venting.
Ma'am.
Hello?
Martin? It's Olivia Taylor. Did I wake you?
Well, as a matter of fact, yes. What time is it?
Almost 4. Actually, I didn't expect to catch you at home. I thought you were in Florida doing opposition for the Gaynor campaign.
No, that didn't really work out.
Why not?
Let's just say that my methods were a little hardball for the governor's taste. So, what can I do for you, Lydia?
You heard about the attack on the White House?
Yeah, I watched your mother's address to the nation. It's really impressive. She continues to surprise, doesn't she?
Listen, Martin, I need your help. Can we meet?
Now?
Yeah.
What's this about, Olivia?
I can't talk about it over the phone.
Well, it's the middle of the night, you know? You gotta do better than that.
We were in a dive hotel bar in Atlanta. Right after we picked Hayworth to be the running mate on the ticket, there was an issue regarding his abuse of a certain prescription drug, and a local reporter who couldn't be persuaded to shut up about it. I remember. You turned to me and said there was no problem that couldn't be handled or eliminated.
Well, I was drunk.
You were serious.
You know, you're right. We shouldn't be talking about this over the phone.
How soon can you be at the White House?
How's 15 minutes, huh?
Good.
You done with that yet?
I'm not familiar with these commands.
Oh, you don't want to boot the subnetwork server too. It has a faulty bus that we weren't able to fix before you guys impounded it.
Well, maybe you'd like to take over.
Only if you want it to work right.
I don't like this either.
Is there a problem?
Yes, there is. I'm not comfortable doing this. I agreed to it, but I don't like it.
What exactly aren't you comfortable with?
Well, the Bill of Rights being violated, for one. So if you're going to be doing anything grossly illegal, please...
We'll make sure we notify you so you can leave the building.
Hello, Big Brother.
Look, if you think your need to complain is more important than the lives of the people that are counting on us, go whine somewhere else!
Jack, it's okay.
No, it is not okay! President David Palmer recommissioned these servers because he felt it was vital to national security. President Palmer made the call! Is that gonna be good enough for you? Answer me!
Yes.
There's something really wrong with him. You said President Palmer.
You meant Taylor.
He said it twice.
What is this now?
Probably a fuse.
Here, you do what you can to finish up.
I'll go check the box.
Keep your mouth shut, no one gets hurt.
What do you... Shut up! What did you do to my brother? Honey!
One more word, I put a bullet in your brain. You understand?
You understand? Yes!